Everybody, and welcome to the 2018 Commencement Ceremony for Central Virginia Community College. It is indeed a pleasure to see so many people celebrating the success and the accomplishments of our students. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the E.C. Glass High School Air Force ROTC, followed by the singing of the national anthem by Ms. Amy Fisher. And gentlemen, please remove your mortarboards and hats.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Before we begin with the graduation celebration, I would like to introduce those on the platform. Platform guests, please rise when your name is called and remain standing. In the interest of time, please hold your applause until I have finished introducing everyone. On the front row, my right to left, Ms. Catherine McMullen and Ms. Kim Holmbrook, interpreters for the hearing impaired. Mr. Dylan Knight, Secretary, Student Government Association. Dr. Lord Tannenbaum, Chair of the CVCC Board, City of Lynchburg. Dr. Steve Troxell, Vice Chair of the CVCC Board, City of Lynchburg. Dr. John Capps, President of Central Virginia Community College. Mr. Wiley V. Biff Johnson III, Commencement address this evening. Ms. Nikki Tedesco, she's going to give our student address. On the back row, my right to left, are the CVCC divisions. Dr. James Lemons, the Associate Vice President of Business, Allied Health, and Workforce Solutions. Dr. Peter Dorman, Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Cindy Wallen, Dean of Science, Math, and Engineering. CVCC Board members, Mr. Nathaniel Marshall, City of Lynchburg. Mr. Ben Witt, Bedford County. Mr. Winifred Nash, Appomattox County. The CVCC President's staff, Mr. Louis Bryant, Vice President, Finance and Administration. Mr. David Lightfoot, Vice President, Information Technology. Mr. Michael Bradford, Vice President, Institutional Advancement. And let's give them all a round of applause. And you may be seated. One of the highlights of being Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs at CVCC is welcoming all of you to our commencement celebration. You know, the faculty and staff at CVCC work very hard throughout the year to make commencement a reality for our students. But no one, and I mean no one, works harder than the students themselves. The efforts of everyone involved assures that the college's continued prosperity and student success. We know at CVCC that our success is our student success, and our student success is our success. At this time, I would like to present the chair of the CVCC board, Dr. Lord Tannenbaum, to give us our welcome this afternoon.
Welcome, graduates, families, and friends. On behalf of the Central Virginia Community College Advisory Board, we want to congratulate you on this great achievement. I'll be brief. My word of advice or words of advice for you are work hard, rise to any challenges that arise before you, and you'll be rewarded for your efforts. And tonight is certainly proof of that. Again, graduates, great job, congratulations.
Let us now welcome the president of Central Virginia Community College, Dr. John Capps. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening. Come on, you can do better than that. If there were ever a good evening, this is it. Good evening. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 50th commencement exercises of Central Virginia Community College. What an honor it is to share this special evening with you. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to our graduates, class of 2018. And you can cheer about that too. We are celebrating your accomplishments this evening, and I hope you will savor this transcendent event in your lives. You can be rightfully proud of all you have achieved, especially when you balance what you have accomplished against what you have overcome to arrive at this moment. From that standpoint, while it's true that I may be presiding at this ceremony, tonight I stand in awe and admiration of you. To be honest, I don't think I could do what many of you have done. For some of you, taking the first step onto the CVCC campus was an act of sheer courage. As you look back on your experience at the college, I want to ask you, how many of you are brave enough to admit that in the beginning, you were apprehensive at the prospect of going to college? If you were, raise your hand. Others among you are the first in your families to attend college. If that statement applies to you, raise your hand. Many of you have had to work while going to college, and you have had to make economic sacrifices and overcome financial hardships to come here and to stay here. If you have had to do any of those things, please raise your hand. You get the idea by now. This is the audience participation segment of the program. Many of you also have family responsibilities while attending CVCC, and all of you have had to give up time with family and friends as you worked so very, very hard to be successful. If you have a family to care for, if you have had to sacrifice time with them to finish your education, raise your hand one last time. Now here's the most important question of all. If you just raised your hand because you've experienced any of the challenges I've mentioned, how many of you were able to overcome those challenges and accomplish more than you ever thought you could, more than you ever thought possible? If you did, please stand up. You can sit down now. As I said, you can be very proud of what you have achieved. Before you came to CVCC, you had only a dream. Now you have hope and the promise of a better future. For your education will not only provide you with a higher wage, it will also provide you with a richer life. For all those reasons, tonight belongs to you. You know, in truth, tonight isn't really CVCC's graduation. It's Gerald's graduation, and it's Sarah's graduation. It's Matt's and Tamika's graduation. You can substitute your own name in that phrase, for tonight is your graduation. That's how you will remember it, and that's appropriate, for this really is your special night. The blunt truth is that relatively few people ever have the opportunity to sit where you're sitting right now. Even fewer have the mind and the heart and the commitment to accomplish what you have accomplished. All of you who are graduating this evening have distinguished yourselves through your academic ability. You would not be here if that were not the case. But it is important to note that your diploma is also a reflection of the other gifts that have contributed to your success. It reflects your drive, your focus, your perseverance, your determination, your vision, your leadership, and even your faith. For that reason, your graduation is a testament not just to the student you are, but also to the person you are. And it is for that reason that we at CVCC are proud to claim you as our own. I hope you are as proud to call CVCC your alma mater as we are to call you our graduates, and after tonight, our alumni. While the spotlight this evening is rightfully focused on our graduates, I also want to extend a special welcome to the other members of the audience. I want to welcome the families and friends of the graduates. And as I call out to you, I ask that you stand and remain standing so we can recognize you. Yes, this is your opportunity for audience participation. Would the mothers and the fathers of the graduates please stand? Would the husbands and wives of the graduates please stand? Would the sons and daughters of the graduates please stand? Will the brothers and sisters please rise? Would all the other relatives and friends of the graduates please stand? As you can see, we are clearly a college built on community, and this is truly a family affair. All of you who are standing deserve special praise as well. In fact, it's not too much to say that these graduates would not be here tonight if it were not for you, if it weren't for your encouragement and support, for you deserve to share in their achievements. Graduates, please show your appreciation for what your families and friends have done for you. Next, I would like to thank the members of the local board, many of whom were introduced to you earlier. They have demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to CVCC, devoting themselves to the advancement of the college and its mission. Would the members of the board please stand at this time? And let's thank them for their service. In addition, I want to acknowledge the extraordinary group of people whom it is my honor to serve. I want to thank the faculty and staff for all they do on behalf of our students. In a very real sense, they are the college. They give of themselves selflessly and tirelessly, knowing that the focus is always on their students and never on them. And they consistently go above and beyond to bring learning to life and life to learning for our students. I ask them to stand at this time, and I ask you to express your appreciation for all they do by joining me in a hearty round of applause. Finally, I want to recognize Mr. Mike Bradford. Mr. Mike Bradford, please stand. Mr. Bradford is retiring this year as Vice President of Institutional Advancement and as the Executive Director of the CVCC Educational Foundation. Mr. Bradford has enjoyed a stellar career, and CVCC owes him a lasting debt of gratitude for everything he has done to make the college and this community a better place to work and live. Please join me in expressing our appreciation for Mike Bradford's exemplary service to CVCC. Thanks to the support of all of you who are here and countless others in this community, CVCC has continued to grow in strength and excellence. This year, we are awarding almost 1,400 degrees and certificates to students who live here, who work here, and who will stay here, contributing to the vitality and the economy of the region. Noteworthy, too, is the fact that this evening we will graduate the 10th class of early college students. The early college program allows select high school students to earn transferable associate's degrees and graduate from high school and CVCC at the same time. In fact, they graduate from college before they graduate from high school. Moreover, tonight we will graduate the 4th class of students from the Lynchburg Regional Governor's STEM Academy. Also participating in tonight's ceremony are students from our Workforce Development Division who have earned an industry-recognized licensure or certification. Last year and so far this year, CVCC has awarded more of these credentials than any other college in the state of Virginia. Yeah, that's something to applaud too. From these examples, and these are but a few of many, you can see that CVCC is committed to meeting the needs of the citizens of our community, and we have been doing just that for the past 50 years. We are a partner in regional vitality, a catalyst for economic development, a leader in workforce training, and the first choice and the last chance for all those who aspire to improve their lives through the power of higher education. We are not an ivory tower. We are a public good. We are nothing less than the Ellis Island of higher education, the point of entry to the American dream. In all those ways, we are this community's college. And for all those reasons, tonight is truly the climax of the year for our students, our faculty and staff, the local board, and all of you who have come to share in this celebration. I now have the pleasure of recognizing several members of the faculty who are receiving the Faculty Award for Professional Excellence. Selected by a committee of their peers, these award winners have distinguished themselves in the areas of scholarship, service, and teaching. They represent the best we can be. I ask that the winners stand as I announce their names. This year's recipients of the Faculty Award for Professional Excellence are, for Institutional Responsibility, Dr. Charles Poff, Professor of English. Dr. Poff, incidentally, is also known to his students as the Poff Daddy. The award for Community Impact, Mr. Jason Ferguson, Assistant Professor and Program Head of Emergency Medical Services. And our second recipient in this category, Mr. Matthew Poteet, Associate Professor of History. Recognized for leadership is Miss Marcella Gale, Assistant Professor of Mechatronics. And sitting right next to her, Dr. Cynthia LaFaso, Professor of Psychology. And finally, the awards for teaching effectiveness, Dr. Rebecca Honeycutt, Professor of Mathematics. And Ms. Lana Velez, Assistant Professor of English. Let's acknowledge all these exceptional members of the faculty. Now it is my honor to introduce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Faculty Award. In the words of one colleague, this year's award winner, and this is a quote, has given her time to provide all CVCC faculty with opportunities to become better teachers. She also helps many students who are scared of math gain confidence in their math skills and ultimately conquer their math fears. This same colleague went on to say, she deserves a lot of credit and should be recognized for the time she dedicates to her school, colleagues, and students. She has made me a better teacher. An exceptional teacher doesn't stop being a teacher when she leaves the classroom, and our award winner embodies that truth. She is immersed in the life of the college, wearing a variety of hats as a professor, developmental mathematics program head, professional development coordinator, and a mentor facilitator for the statewide Master Teacher Seminar. And she's just realized I'm talking about her. But the most powerful testimonials about the significance of her teaching and service emerge in the words of her students. Great teachers inspire students to become their best, and that truth is reflected in this comment from one of our award recipients' students. I appreciated how she was reachable outside of class when we had questions. She is so helpful and understanding if we are struggling. And a second student said, I love her teaching style and her willingness to help. It's amazing that I actually understand math. Imagine that. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the podium, for yes, she does need to come up here, the recipient of the 2017-18 Outstanding Faculty Award, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Ms. Allison Moore.
Wow, I'm not exactly sure what to say. I'm shaking right now. And first of all, I want to thank the people that nominated me and said such nice things. And I really just owe it to so many people that I am here right here today. I have had fabulous students. I didn't get a chance to teach some of my seniors that are graduating this semester, but I'm so proud of all of you all. Yay, hi, early college. I got the wonderful opportunity to teach early college students, high school students that are doing college at the same time. These are amazing people. I would really like to also thank a few people on this stage. I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for Dr. Cindy Wallen, my dean, my mentor. Where are you? Sorry. and Dr. Mickles, and of course, Dr. Capps for believing in me and giving me all these opportunities to serve you all. I'm looking out at your wonderful smiling faces, and I'm so proud of everybody. I'm so sad I didn't get a chance to teach all of you, but you are in a wonderful place right now, and you're about to walk across this stage, or this floor. Be glad you don't have to walk up here. It was a maze to get up here. So you're about to walk across this floor and receive your diploma, and I hope that you all are very proud of yourselves. But again, thank you so much for this honor. I appreciate it. Congratulations to you all.
Finally, I would like to recognize this evening's commencement speaker and the 25th recipient of the Outstanding Alumnus Award, Mr. Wiley Biff Johnson. The biography in your program chronicles Mr. Johnson's remarkable career and many achievements. The most important bullet on his resume tonight, however, is that he graduated with a degree in engineering from CVCC in the class of 1987. Mr. Johnson went on to earn a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from Virginia Tech and become licensed as a professional engineer. He is now the president and chief executive officer of Hurt and Profit Incorporated. His is a remarkable story, and in a moment you will hear more about his life and accomplishments. But for now, I ask Mr. Johnson to please come forward. Biff, you started out at CVCC with a great education and a dream. You made the most of both, and your life's work is compelling proof that your dream came true. Graduates, Biff Johnson once sat where you are sitting right now. He demonstrates that from here, you really can go anywhere. He is living proof that you can do whatever you want to do and be whatever you want to be. Biff, for a lifetime of achievement and distinction, I take great pride in presenting you with the 2018 CVCC Outstanding Alumnus Award.
Let's give Mr. Johnson and all of our faculty who received awards another round of applause. At this time, Mr. Dylan Knight, Secretary of the Student Government Association, will now introduce our guest speaker for the evening. Dylan?
Thank you, Dr. Mickles. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today for our class of 2018 commencement. Again, my name is Dylan Knight. I've been the Secretary of Student Government for the past year. I'm proud to stand here on this stage and look out at an incredible group of people. You've all worked very hard, and I'm glad to see you where you are. You deserve the degree, certificate that you are earning, and after today, you will have more opportunities than you did before. The ability to transfer, the option to get a better job than you could have without this, or any number of new possibilities. So let's celebrate our accomplishments, our newfound friends, future opportunities, and the different experiences that brought us together over the past 2 or so years. I know that personally, CVCC has set me up for success. I learned some great things from professors I would consider friends. I've made connections with my community throughout my internship, and I've filed more papers than I thought possible with my on-campus job. Nothing about CVCC is glamorous per se, but we do live up to our motto, where your future begins. We have support from everyone here around us, our professors, our counselors, our administrators and the board, and most importantly, our family. So let's give them all a quick round of applause. Now I have the honor of introducing our guest, the President and CEO of Hurt and Profit, an appointed member of the Virginia Board for Contractors, a current member of the CVCC Educational Foundation Board, and above all, a CVCC graduate. Please join me in welcoming Biff Johnson.
Good evening. Dr. Cap says they can do better than that. Good evening. It's good to see everybody. Welcome, graduates. Welcome, graduates. Welcome, moms and dads. Welcome, other family members. CVCC administration, faculty, and staff. It's great to be here with you tonight to celebrate these graduates and their accomplishments. I'd like to thank Dr. Katz and the board, the administration, and the staff for this honor. I told them when they asked me if I would accept the invitation that they had made a grave mistake. There were many others who deserved this recognition much more than I did. I'd like to thank my wife Jill and my kids, Britton, Casey, Abby, Caleb, Sarah, Alyssa, and Aiden. That's right, there's 7 of them. They are right up there. Love you guys. My 21-year-old Casey followed in my footsteps and took my advice. He came here to CVCC after he graduated high school. He is now transferred over to Lynchburg College. He is in the accounting program, and he had a great experience here at CVCC. I'd like to thank the staff of Hurt and Profit. They are the ones who do all the work and make me look good. There's one of them. They deserve all the credit, and this recognition is theirs as much as it is mine tonight. And last but not certainly least, I'd like to thank my Lord and my Savior, Jesus Christ. Without him, I am nothing. I never have been, and I never would be. It's only by his love, his mercy, and his grace that I have achieved anything in my life. And he is the one who deserves all the glory. They told me that I had about 10 or 15 minutes to speak tonight, and I promise that I'm going to keep it short. I know the best thing, or the last thing in the world that you want is for me to get up here and drag this thing out. When I mentioned to our leadership team at Hurt and Profit that I would be a part of the commencement ceremonies, one of them looked at me straight in the eye and said, "Don't screw it up." So with that word of encouragement, I'll speak briefly, and I hope I can leave you with something worthwhile tonight. I'll try to keep things simple, probably because I'm a simple person. I'd like to give you 3 things to think about, 3 things to never take for granted. First of all, don't take for granted the influence of the people that you allow into your life. And I didn't choose that word lightly. I chose that word allow because you make the decision of the individuals who you will allow to come into your life. Jim Rohn, a motivational speaker, said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." I'll say that again. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." He went on to say this: "It doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how talented you are, which skills you have, where you were born, or which family you come from. All that counts if you want to be successful in life is the people you surround yourself with." Now, I didn't learn that until I got here to CVCC in the fall of 1985. The first day of engineering class, several of us were in the room, obviously, and Professor Dick Rosignol was one of the professors of engineering at that time. And he looked out over us freshman engineering students, and he had this scowling look on his face. And he said, "I want you to look to the left. I want you to look to the right, because one of the 3 of you will not be here to finish it up." So I looked to my left, I looked to my right, I leaned forward a little bit and I looked a little bit further to my left and to my right. I needed to up my odds. There were 4 of us that formed a group very quickly, and we determined that we were going to make it through. We did everything together. We studied together. We hung out together. We ate together. You name it, we did it together. And in 1987, in the spring of 1987, 4 of us, 52 students started, 4 of us graduated that spring. And it was that 4 that I was able to be a part of. It makes a difference who you have as your close friends. When I transferred to Virginia Tech, I was able to do the same thing. There were 4 of us that got together within the first month, and for 2 solid years, we studied and worked together to make sure that we all graduated. I've been blessed through my career to have some amazing people around me, both personally and professionally. All of them much smarter and wiser than me, which, believe me, is not hard to find. And they have helped me along the way. If you're a golfer, do we have any golfers in here? Anybody play golf? A few of you? If you're a golfer and you shoot in the 90s and you want to lower your score, you want to get down to the 80s, you don't go playing golf with people who are regularly shooting in the hundreds. You're going to go find somebody who's shooting in the 80s or the 70s, and you're going to play with them. You're going to study what they do. You're going to watch what they do. You're going to watch their swing. You're going to watch where they place their feet in relation to the ball. You're going to watch what they do, and you're going to mimic what they do. And you're going to practice it over and over again because you want to get better. And eventually, your score is going to improve. I don't care who you are. You need others to help you make it. Athletes, politicians, world-class business leaders, they'll all say, look what I did. But those who make that statement fail to recognize and realize that they didn't make it on their own. They had some key people along the way, some of them in front of them, paving the way, some of them behind them, propping them up, supporting them. And that's what you had with your moms and your dads, the rest of your family. You had them with you. Some of you had people beside you that got them where they were. Choose carefully who it is that you spend most of your time with. They will shape you more than you will shape them. If you want to be successful, get around successful people. Who you spend the most time with is who you will be like. The second thing I want you to not take for granted, and parents, you'll love this, is the wisdom that comes from your parents and other adult figures in your life. And all the parents said, that's right. Students, listen to me. One of these days, you are going to start to say something, and you are going to stop mid-sentence, and you are going to say, wow, my mom or my dad used to say that to me. And you are going to be horrified to realize that you have become your parents. No kidding. You're going to realize that. One day, your child is going to come running up to you, and they're going to have chocolate on their face. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to lick your fingers. And you're going to wipe that chocolate right off of their face, just like your mom wiped chocolate off of your face, because you are going to become your parents. Have you seen that Progressive insurance commercial? They've even coined a phrase called the parent amorphosis. When you get a chance to Google that and do that a little bit later, it's a great commercial. The husband who's sitting there with his wife is becoming his mother. I always am telling my kids, my mom or my dad used to say whatever it is, and then I would repeat a phrase that was said to me over 40 years ago. It happened just the other day. One of my daughters was asking if I knew where her phone was. And of course, it was about 5 feet away from her. And I said, if it was a snake, it would have bitten you. Anybody ever heard that one? My mom said that to me over 40 years ago. It's times like that when I cringe and I say to myself, oh no, it's really happened to me. I've become my dreaded parents. I've had the pleasure of working at Hurt and Profit for 31 years now. And we've had some really amazing people pass through the doors in those 31 years. Employees, partners, contractors, and developers. And I've learned a lot from so many people who are in the industry a lot longer and were there before I was. And every once in a while, I have someone say, you act or you say something just like so-and-so. And what an honor to be recognized as somebody who's acting like one of my mentors, somebody who taught me something so many years ago. And what an honor that is. So whether it's your parents or some other person in your life that gives you advice, listen to them. Remember this, they were 21 and 22-year-olds at one time. You're not yet 51 like I am. You're going to get there, though. I know the things that they say may seem out of touch, old-fashioned, and downright dumb-sounding in what they're saying. But take some time and listen to what they are saying, because one day you'll look back, you'll think back, and you'll realize that they were not so dumb after all. One day you'll realize that they're not around to give you that awesome advice anymore. And thirdly, I want you to think about not taking for granted the value of your educational experience here at CVCC. If you had told me 31 years ago that I would be back here tonight standing in front of you delivering the commencement address at the 50th anniversary, I would have laughed in your face. And I would have told you that you were crazy. I was headed to Virginia Tech to study civil engineering. I had absolutely no clue what I was doing. I didn't know any other human being that already had gone up there or was headed up there. My study group buddies were headed off to other universities. But I tell you this, when I arrived on the campus of Virginia Tech, I was either as prepared or better prepared as anybody else who had been there the other 2 years, because I had been prepared here at CVCC. Whether you're leaving here tonight with a certificate from one of the many programs that we offer, or with an associate's degree and you're entering the workforce, or with an associate's degree and you're transferring on for more education, you are leaving here well prepared. You're not just graduating from any community college, you are graduating from Central Virginia Community College. As Dr. Capps has already mentioned, CVCC continuously outperforms their peers in many categories. Dr. Capps and his team have built and are building a college that not only Central Virginia is proud of, but the state of Virginia is proud of. And I know that you, just like I am, are proud to be a graduate of CVCC. Dollar for dollar, hour for hour, it's the best investment that you could have made for your continuing education. I encourage you to not stop learning. Always continue to learn. Let me ask you a question. Why did you come to CVCC? Was it to get a degree? Was it to get a job? I'm sure for most of you it was like me. You just wanted to get your mom and dad off your back. They said, get out, you're going to go do something. All of those are end results. They're not the answer to my question. My question was why? Simon Sinek is a well-known speaker. You can Google him as well a little bit later. He prompted me to ask myself that question. Why? In his book, Start With Why, Sinek gets us beyond just what we do and how we do it. The really important question is, why do we do what we do? You see, I go to work at Hurt and Profit every day because I care about the communities and the partners that we serve. Yes, I go to work for a paycheck, but that's an end result. I go to work every day because I care about those around me, and I want to make a meaningful difference in their lives and the lives of the people that we serve. Take some time to think about your why. Graduates, before you walk out of this building, before you go on to the next phase of your life, ask yourself that question. Why am I doing whatever it is that I'm doing? You see, it's easy for us to answer the question what we're doing and how we're doing it. But the what's going to change. Statistics tell us that over your lifetime, you are going to change jobs 4 or 5 times, perhaps even change your career once or twice. We change how we do things. When I was in your seat several years ago, we had bag cell phones. Today we've got more computing power in our hand than they had in the rocket ship that took a man to the moon. So how we do things changes. But why we do something speaks to the core of who we are. And so ask yourself the question, why are you doing what you're doing? Figure out your why. I want to wrap up tonight by congratulating 4 different groups of people. First of all, the graduates. Congratulations, graduates. You've worked hard and deserve to be honored tonight. Congratulations. I want to congratulate the parents of a graduate who sacrificed so much that your son or daughter could be here tonight. Congratulations, parents. I want to congratulate the spouses and the families of a graduate who supported and loved them so that they could be here tonight. And finally, I want to congratulate the faculty, the staff, and the administration of CVCC. I bet I know what your why is. It's here to invest in the lives of those who pass through your classes and prepare them for their life ahead. Faculty, staff, administration, congratulations on a job well done. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to be here with you tonight. Congratulations again to each of you, and may God bless you. Thank you.
All I can say to that is wow. Those words were quite inspiring, and I want to thank Biff for coming tonight to share those words of wisdom. They were inspiring, encouraging, uplifting. They were from the heart. I could tell that. But students, I want you all to know that they were true. So make sure that you paid attention, and I hope you took a note or two. And we want to thank him one more time, and let's give him a round of applause. Tonight, Ms. Nikki Tedesco will present the student address. Ms. Tedesco's high academic achievements and contributions to Central Virginia Community College have earned her the honor of representing the graduates. And let's give her a round of applause as she makes her way to the podium.
So as I began the task of writing the student commencement speech for our graduating class, I was challenged with the expectations and pressures of preparing a thoughtful and articulate speech that would leave you not falling asleep and wondering where the closest place to get dinner is right now. So I decided to just tell you a story tonight. My story, a humble story of overcoming fears and self-doubt, and a story that will explain the difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones. In the summer of 2017, I found myself a 30-something with 2 children, back home, living with my parents, no income, and a broken heart. Not exactly an ideal situation. So this is where the humble part of the story begins. Through a series of emotional and financial heartaches, including the dissolving of a 10-year marriage, I can honestly say that I had no clue as to what I was going to do. How would I provide for my kids? How would I make a future? And how would I get myself out of this? So being a mother while trying to repair yourself mentally and emotionally is the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. And in the fall of 2017, I met with a caseworker at the Department of Social Service. And after learning about my years of experience in the hospitality industry, she passed me a flyer about a program called Road to Success in Virginia program at Central Virginia Community College. I reluctantly made a phone call to Leah Perry, the coordinator of the RSVP program within the Workforce Solutions office at CVCC. She was very detailed in explaining the program to me. The program condensed and accelerated the material. The program provided necessary training and skill development in the hospitality industry. And the program also gave the opportunity to earn industry-recognized credentials with the goal of obtaining employment and financial independence. I was very, very skeptical. And during this call, all I could think was that this program sounded great for other people, but not for me. I needed to get to work. School was not a priority. I have 2 children to provide for. And after all, what newly single mom in my situation can afford the luxury of college? But what stood out most about my initial call to Miss Perry was her unbelievable drive to help better my future. She hit on all the key words that I needed to hear: stability, future, and independence. She explained that working and having a job was going to be a big part of the program, that I didn't have to give that up. She continued to explain the impact that this short duration of school could have on my life. She challenged me to commit myself to 10 weeks. I could work nights, weekends, use my current job as my required internship, and the RSVP program became even more obtainable when she explained that I could receive financial assistance and a team of coaches to catapult forward movement in my life. And after this call, I knew in order to have a different life, a better future, or even a chance to place my foot on the first stepping stone, that I needed to dedicate myself to this program and to the team that was waiting to help me. And I knew at that moment the RSVP flyer and the Workforce Solutions program was my answer to prayer. My prayer for change, for healthy growth. You see, I'd spent the last 10 years of my life spinning my wheels, never going anywhere, never moving forward, and never growing. I was finally ready, and this program was designed for someone like me, someone who enjoys the hospitality industry, someone who wants and needs to work, someone ready for the next level. I desired different results in my life. I would allow these hardships to strengthen me. I desired more, and I was motivated to reach my potential. I was ready for short-term sacrifice, and I refused to stay stuck. And during this time in my life, I found a quote by Thomas Edison, and I decided to make it my mantra for the next 10 weeks. The first requirement for success is the ability to apply your physical and mental energies to one problem insistently without growing weary. It was not all easy all the time, lots of balancing, sometimes feeling at any moment it could all come crashing down. Balancing my responsibilities as a mother of a preschooler and a child in elementary school, having to work full-time, long hours on my feet, getting kids to wrestling practice, bedtimes, bath times, the nightly routines, and it all contributed to me being mentally exhausted and physically pushed to the limit some days. And as a family, we would count down the weeks, and swiftly we went through 10 tough weeks. I would remind myself at times that my track record for getting through bad days thus far is 100%, so just keep pushing on, constantly reminding myself to not grow weary. And during my time at this Workforce Solutions program called RSVP, I was able to achieve multiple credentials, job interview training, computer skills, resume revamps, and this girl can write one heck of an elevator speech. So our class had lots of fun, fellowship, and great food prepared by the culinary staff here on campus, and it was a community effort and support of encouragement. And I would like to take this time to tell you about some of the characters in my story. In most narratives, they would be referred to as supporting characters, and I could not think of a better way to describe these people in my life. Support is what you will receive at CVCC. My time in the RSVP program allowed me to meet some of the most amazing mentors. Leah Perry has the uncandid ability to provide me with tough love and perspective. Her passion and commitment to this program is undeniable. Mike Sloan is an amazing instructor that demonstrates belief in setting his students up for success. Contessa brought us. She conveys a unique kindness, a genuine heart to change lives and make a difference. She has an unmeasurable amount of patience and the ability to explain things as many times as I need it. Dominic Lonnie can best be described as the best coach ever, a coach that teaches you. He runs the drills with you forwards and backwards until you get it. A coach that cheers you to victory and with the ability to build you up and restore even the most broken player on the team. The list of support would not be complete without mentioning my family. Thank you for all the countless hours of childcare, hot meals, and clean laundry. Thank you for squashing all my doubts and mending my broken heart one piece at a time. You see, I thought that I had lost it all, when really, with all your support and love, it was actually all coming together, and I was gaining, not losing. Mark, my favorite son, thank you for all your love and making sure that I don't sleep through the alarm and all the necessary pots of coffee, and mostly for being you. You are a wonderful and special kind of person, and I am most proud of being your mom. Naomi, my favorite daughter, thank you for always making me laugh. You bring so much joy to our family. I treasure the drive to school each morning and the little moments of girl time we have. And I still have plenty of sunshine in my pocket and make sure to hold on to yours. The results and the time spent in the RSVP program has created the future that I so desired for myself and my children. Results were achieved and potential was found. The Road to Success in Virginia program has allowed me the opportunity to finesse my skills and strengthen my core values of hospitality. It has reignited my passion for an industry full of opportunities to serve others. I'm thankful to Dr. Lemons, Vice President of the Workforce Solutions Programs, and his visionary staff for providing an alternative, tailored, and practical approach to college, to solving the problem of luxury versus necessity. School is a priority, and this program has paved the way for many people that have a story similar to mine. The short-term sacrifice paid off in a big kind of way. And this is the part where I tell the happy ending of the story. But I've decided this is the happy ending only to this chapter. You see, all of us graduates are closing a chapter today, but we are still very, very busy writing the rest of the book. The best is yet to come. And at the end of my chapter here at Central Virginia Community College and the RSVP program, I am happy to tell you that I am currently employed by Delaware North, one of the largest privately held hospitality companies in the world. I've obtained a position as a sales manager at one of their local properties here in the area. I now work hours conducive to my family obligations and my kids' activities. I'm paid salary with health benefits and travel perks. Finally, I am moving forward. And sometimes, as I gaze out of my office window at Sharp Top Mountain and Abbott Lake, I have to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming, that this is real, reminding me that the Road to Success in Virginia program was the right choice for me, that I didn't grow weary, and that school can make a major difference in your life. So fellow students, whether you spent 10 weeks or 2 years here at CVCC, celebrate your success. We are all stories of success as we sit here tonight recognizing we have completed the task of finishing our respective college courses. And in case you missed it, this narrative does tell the difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones. And simply, the answer is, it's all how you use them. And I leave this program not only with credentials and confidence, but with the understanding that falling is part of life, but that getting back up is part of living. So thank you, Central Virginia Community College, for the chance to get back up.
Nikki, thank you so very much for sharing with us tonight. And you know, I always say that Central Virginia Community College is a place that changes lives. And I believe that Nikki is a living example of exactly what we mean. And Nikki, we want to give you a round of applause and thank you so very much. You know, no student graduates without the help of faculty. The faculty are the student's lifeline, nurturing and guiding students along the way. In many instances, lifetime bonds are formed between students and instructors. In every instance, the teacher has been an influence. And tonight, the faculty see the products of their efforts, and they are proud of you. They are proud of each and every one of you. Likewise, no student graduates without the support of family, and we've heard a theme of family tonight. And tonight, we want to thank the families that are here to support our wonderful students. We know that for many graduates, it was your encouragement, families, that made tonight possible for them. While your names will not be read, each graduate receiving their degree will certainly be thinking of you. And let's give our families one more round of applause. Dr. Capps will now award the degrees, the diplomas, the certificates to the candidates for graduation and recognize students receiving credentials. He will be assisted by Ms. Karen Alexander, who is our new registrar at Central Virginia Community College, and Mr. Collins Friddle, who is our admissions operations specialist. Each administrator will read the names of the candidates in their division. We will start with Dr. Jim Lemons. He is the Associate Vice President of Business, Allied Health, and Workforce Solutions. Will the candidates in the Business and Allied Health in all degree programs please stand and come forward? Please hold your applause until all awards have been given. Dr. Lemons?
Following individuals are candidates for the Associate of Arts and Science degree in Business Administration. Rachel Ampafor. Matthew Bain Arthur. Kayla Tiana Bradley. Amber Nicole Craig. Benita Tricia Cunningham. Jennifer L. Miller. Muncha Malinka. Tori Alita Slaughter. Holly Elizabeth Stinnett. Matthew Derek Wright. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Business Administration, Information Technology Specialization. Grady Alexander Lee. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Administration of Justice. Heather Renee Alkire. Andrew Sean Elliott. Angelique Anna Graham. Cameron Larkin Harris. Dalen Perry Knight. Misty Marie Peters. Jennifer Lynn Ramirez. Cody Vandermark. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Administrative Management Technology. Tarita Renee Brown. Jenny Lynn Post. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Administrative Management Technology, the Medical Office Specialization. Ebony Latrice Anderson. Tijuana Lee Hubbard. Anne Margaret McMillan. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Culinary Arts and Management. Shannon Emily Yost. Tamika Ashley Brown. Michael Logan Gordon. Ginger Gail Harris. Jeffrey Jones. Laura Elizabeth Madsen. Chappelle Antonio Shaw. Victoria Ann Sprouse. James Edward Swartz. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Emergency Medical Services Paramedic. Jonathan Bryant. Eric Gregory Finning. Erica Renee Hamilton. Carrie Tiana Hodges. Amanda Diane Simmons. Jolene Grace Soper. Sean Wood. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science for the inaugural class for the fall of 2018 in Fire Science Technology. Mr. Christopher Allen Harris, you are fortunate enough to be the very first graduate from this program. Peter George Keller. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Management. Lauren Marie Sines. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Management with the Marketing Specialization. Jonathan Stephen Arnold. Savannah Lewis Short. Kimberly Dawn Worley. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technology. Aquila Tanisha Alexander. Jessica Marie Eanes. Mark Alfred Nettie. Cristina Joy Parish. Kaylie Michelle Sands. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Radiologic Technology. Jessica Chelsea Anders. Jonathan Trey Barksdale. Madison Lee Bell. Savannah Lynn Bragg. Havana Marie Dner. Samantha Danielle Franklin. Catherine Renee Godsey. Katie Moon Guthman. Mackenzie Madison Guthrie. Rebecca Elizabeth Hubbard. Kelsey Ray Jennings. Ramon Shamar Kelly. Ashley Inyon Kim. Maya Ashley Marr. Elisa Manette Morgan. Melanie Lyra Ann Marie Updike. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Respiratory Therapy Technology. Bridget E. Busa. Wendy Michelle Crowell. Kimberly S. Deal. Heather Nicole Jones. Alexis Nicole Lucas. Nia Sherelle Martin. Amir R. Mujahid. Chanel Monique Patterson. Sally Black Sizer. Genesis Isabel Solorzano. Jessica Lien Worley. Isaac Nena Yah. The following individuals will receive a certificate in culinary arts. Jonathan David Cunningham. The following individuals will receive a career studies certificate in emergency medical technician. Nicholas Thomas Alonzo. Crystal Nicole Hunt. Jessica Marie Stewart. The following individuals will receive a career studies certificate in Health Sciences 1. Kayla Morgan Ennis. Cassidy Page Fisher. Angelina Renee Fusco. Haley Elizabeth Garner. Samantha Ray Hutcherson. Shuni S. Jones. Riley Elizabeth Maddox. Olivia Page Martin. Allery Renee Miller. Skylar Leanne Osborne. Ashley Michaela Sennett. Brooke Nicole Selby. The following individuals will receive a career studies certificate in Health Sciences 2. Shannon Thomas White. Sydney Renee Ferris. Haley Starr Hall. Courtney Nicole Hines. Shannon Maddox King. Emily Joy Nixon. Angela Michelle Merriman. Kayla Rose Weaver. Deborah Fenwick.
This was for medical code. We were supposed to.
Okay. Following individuals are receiving a career studies certificate in medical coding. Deborah Fenwick. Melanie Nicole Mays. Consuela Mormon Mosley. The following individuals will receive a career studies certificate in pharmacy technology. Carl Jason Parton. Okay. Diamonds Martz Tardy. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. Courtney Lachey Moorman. Mimi Tanette Lien. Mallory Bryant. Tasha Dabney. Shalita Elliott. Brittany Garner. Barry Green. Melinda Kirkland. Militia Lane. Shauna Martin. Terry McCoy. Samantha McDonald. Taylor Obing Aponza. Caitlin Powell. Aaron Michael Scholes. Autumn Thompson. Following individuals receive a Workforce Solutions credential and Electrical 3. Mond Walker. Ronald Walker. Shanote Renee Bruton. Glenn Campbell. Following individuals will receive a Career Study Certificate in Hospitality Management. Tanya Renee Elliott. Alvita Demera Harvey. Shemeski Nicole Johnson. Nikki McCoy McCombs. Lindsay Page Schoner. Jessica W. Byers. The following individuals will receive a Workforce Solutions credential, IT Help Desk Solutions. Kevin Mosby, Jr. Okay. We are done. Madam Vice President, that concludes Workforce Solutions.
Let's give Dr. Lemons another round of applause. Next, we will have Dr. Cindy Wallen, Dean of Science, Math, and Engineering. Will the candidates in Science, Math, and Engineering in all degree programs please rise and come forward? Please hold your applause until all awards have been given. Dr. Wallen.
The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science. Brian J. Andrew. Amber Krickenberger. Nicole Brandt. Patrick Charles Burkhart. Lauren Elizabeth Farley. Michelle Annette Griffiths. Gregory Scott Grubbs. William James Heath. Lauren Grace Hubbard. Jordan Elizabeth Markham. Amanda Elizabeth Mason. Emily Caton McKinley. Shelby Elizabeth Smith. Skylar Spradden. Coleman James Teagarden. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science Life Sciences Specialization. Tina Carr Ramsey. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Computer and Electronics Technology with Computer Networking. Jeffrey David Ferris. Brandon Shamar Franklin. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Engineering Technology. Devin Wayne Ashwell. Sierra Raven Hodnett. David Alexander McCulloch. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Engineering Technology with an Architectural Civil Specialization. Keith Tyree Good. Devin Berkeley Mayberry. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Science in Engineering. Jeremy Quinn Brooks. Tyler McKinley Clark. Jacob Chandler Hobbs. Alexandria Dominique Reed. Corey Hassan White. Dejan. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Welding. Dejuan Oquan Panel. Chris Reisenwitz. The following individuals will receive a Career Studies Certificate in Welding Fundamentals. Tyler Mower. The following individuals will receive a Diploma in Machine Tool. Colton Lane Arthur. Brandon William Bollinger. Edgar Earl Boyles III. Addison Vaughn Carter. Noah Wade Dellis. Selena Faye Harris. Andrew Brent Ligon. Kenneth Zachary Peters. James Dylan Peters. The following individuals will receive a diploma in machine, tool, and quality. Austin Martin Blair. Noah Kincaid Carlton. This includes the awards from the Science, Math, and Engineering Division.
Thank you, Dr. Wallen. Let's give her another round of applause. Thank you. At this time, we will have Dr. Peter Dorman, Dean of Humanities and Social Science. Will the candidates in the Humanities and Social Sciences in all degree programs please rise and come forward? And please hold your applause until all awards have been given.
Boyce Hurt Allen II. Sydney Alexandra Campbell. Muhammad Tahir. Justin Penalva. Michael James Wetzel. Maggie Ann Atkinson. Christopher George Bassett. Ian Michael Groh. Brent Aaron Kuttner. Jacob Alexander Mink. Carter Jacob Morcom. Prithvi Shailesh Patel. Alex Jeffrey Rowan. Austin Drake Rusher. Bailey Michael Warren. Iris Nicole Williams. Stephanie Dawn Crouch. Tira Fair. Natalia Griffiths. Juliet Elena Hatch. Kiana Danielle Jones. Olivia Grace Tribley. Trenton David Piersma. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Education. Jamel Peyton Irvin. Way to go. Christian Gray Canfield. Alexander Christian Conway. Michaela Brooke Hanson. Jasmine Matthews. Jessica Lee Peters. Kelly Cox Petrosian. Allison Jade Tabor. Samantha Nicole Wells. Christina Marie Wilson. The The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. Matrice Anderson. Glenda Lords Fuentes. Raven Mackenzie Garrett. Mackenzie Summer Cheyenne Updike. Kimberly LaShawn Alexander. Jared Samuel Bryant. Leanne Burrows. Eric Raymond Albert Carr. Sanjanique Janelle Carter. Courtney Caitlin Coleman. Emily Lindan Coleman. Sienna Marshawn Craighead. Chance Tyler Cranford. Kaylin Nicole Cranford. Ebony Kiona Dews. Elizabeth Vashti Dinstel. Rebecca Lynn Dushaw. Christy D. Ferris. Kadisha Franklin. Mary Kathleen Godsey. Michelle Hamilton. Luke Gabriel Hendricks. Melissa Ann Dingman. Portia Renee Higginbotham. Aisha Iqbal. Lachey Roberts Jackson. Olivia Alexandra Mason. Justin Hi-Ho Nguyen. Tan Tan Nguyen. Jessica Lynn Pitts. Emily Rain Roberts. Matthew Hunter Roughton. Zachary Keith Scholes. Kiana Renee Singletary. Rebecca Marie Sperberg. Heather Marie Tomlinson. Way to go. Callista Traffigan. Skylar Grace Turner. William Cole Werner. Amy Elizabeth Wheeler. Emily Grace Wright. Lindsay Marie Wright. The following individuals will receive the Associates of Arts and Sciences in Liberal Arts. Grace Catherine Carol Asia. Hannah Nicole Pauley. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Applied Science in Communication Design. Caleb Matthew Ashley. Jessica Lee Baker. Dylan Michael Settles. Olivia Margaret Shea. April Agnati Zerb. The following individuals will receive a certificate in general education. Mackenzie Diana Jacobs. Noel Royal. Meredith Carter Wormser. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. These are early college from Amherst County. Samantha Grace Burley. Alexandra Michelle Campbell. Jody Ashton Campbell. Brendan Otto Casey. Olivia Sage Falls. Piper Ryan Giannini. Alexis Nicole Jackson. Elena Grace Martin. Carter Bryce Martin. Savannah Elizabeth Mason. Adrian Scott McLean. Katie Lauren Overstreet. Sarah Leanne Powers. Sierra Desiree Richardson. Chase Lee Roby. Garrett Lee Staten. Sarah Lynn Taylor. Jake Douglas Waugh. Caitlin Victoria Wines. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in Science. Excellent. Gabriel Edward Colvin. Hunter Reed Jennings. Chad Monday. Dylan Lloyd Small. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Early College, Appomattox County. Maria Araya Isabel Arriaga. Mary Elizabeth Baldwin. Haley Louise Ferguson. Caitlin Nicole Franklin. Jordan Alexandra Garrett. Samantha Lynn Gilson. Shavonda Taikshia Hurt. Taikisha Hurt. Nadia Lachey Penix. Gotcha. Henry Owen Rasmussen. Nathan Simpson. Isabel Rose Charlotte White. Anthony Nicholas Tronco. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Early College, Bedford County. Taylor Ann Austin. Kayla Jade Baldesser. Laura Renee Beiser. Rachel Morgan Bishop. Carter Stephen Burnley. Dylan Castaigne. Matthew Tyler Dalton. Dorian Scott Delaney. Aaron Tipton Doss. Ariel Lillian Falcon. Delynn Nicole Fenton. Kelsey Marie Foster. Rebecca Christine Hensley. Laurel Christine Hinton. Joelle Calvin Jackson. Morgan Kelsey Learn. Nathan Tyler Lester. Alyssa Bryn Lowry. Christopher David Martin. McKenna Nicole May. Melanie Rose Naples. Jennifer Nguyen. Olivia Amy Utong. Shelby Ann Peak. Megan Peterson. Joshua Dante Porter. Ashley Nicole Preble. Preston Zane Parida. Eric Quick. Otto Sutton Schofelter. Nandis Shaw. Isaac Bailey Simmons. Cameron Bailey Spradlin. Jennifer Tall. Jacob Andrew Terry. Madeline Witt Tucker. Madeline Mary Alice Verbeck. Allison Corian Walkup. Andrew Devon Washburn. Caitlin Joy Barber. Ashley Elizabeth Brown. Caroline Elizabeth Bryant. Emily Alexandra Daniel. Elizabeth Marie Dowdy. Mary Elizabeth Dutter. Allison Elizabeth Dyke. Matthew Wilson Hammock. Maya Tanara Hutcherson. Matthew Terry Martin. Derek Thomas McAdam. Denise Irene Reveley. Kylie Shea Reveley. William Ashton Reynolds. Madison Mackenzie Sitton. Tyler Ledlow Stark. Amanda Tuck. Christina Marie Vire. Adam Logan West. The following individuals will receive the Associate of Arts and Sciences in General Studies, Early College, Lynchburg City. Cedrica LeVay Alexander. Ashley Clara Brown. Anthony Lee Chambers. Joycelyn Espinoza. Allison Taylor Fox. Haley Elaine Fox. Bryson Davis Gearhart. Anna Grace Gunter. Kamari Shante Haskins. Trevor Christian Hill. Sydney Kate Morris. Skylar Elizabeth Power. Jakira Patrice Royster. Anna Marguerite Shabastar. Neil Michael Malik Shabastar. Emily Joy Smith. Savannah Marie Smith. Ian Glenn Sturgill. Gwyneth Page Terry. Ju Mi Tran. Kaya Shemaya Tucker. And we're done.
This concludes all of the awards in the humanities and social science. Let's give all of our CVCC graduates another big round of applause. This evening, we are privileged to present degrees to graduates of Old Dominion University who attended distance learning classes on the CVCC campus. Dr. Regina Hill, Director of Community Outreach and Engagement at ODU, will assist in the awarding of these degrees.
John Peter Damas, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Cecilia DeRay Brown, Bachelor of Science, Human Services. Lakeisha Shanae Brown, Bachelor of Science, Human Services.
And let's give our ODU graduates another round of applause. Now comes the time for which we have all been waiting, the conferring of credentials, diplomas, degrees, and certificates. Will the candidates for workforce credentials, the Associate of Arts and Sciences degree, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the diploma, the certificate, and the Career Study Certificate, please stand. Dr. Capps, as the Vice President of Academic and Student Services, it gives me great pleasure to recommend the candidates for Workforce Credentials, the Associate of Arts and Sciences degree, the Associate of Science degree, the Associate of Applied Science degree, the Diploma, the Certificate, and the Career Study Certificate, who have fulfilled all requirements and are recommended by the faculty. I present them to you as the graduating class of 2018.
This is the moment. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State Board for Community Colleges and the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the workforce credential, degree, diploma, certificate, or career studies certificate to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may turn your tassels, for I now proclaim you graduates.
Friends and family, this concludes our 2018 CVCC Commencement Celebration. And graduates, all right. And graduates, you may meet your graduates outside in front of the Vine Center after the recessional. Graduates, I want to say to you, congratulations to each and every one of you. You are on the path for bigger and better things than tonight, and I want to thank you all for being here. Let's give everybody a round of applause one more time.